Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to continue with the series I started with the craft stash haul that I purchased some time ago. And we're going to take a break from the die sets this time and we are going to use this brilliant stamp. Now this is a wood grain stamp and it's a really good background stamp, but we can also use it for making other things. Now let me just show you how it works, so to speak. On the back you've got a backing paper and you just take that off. Once you've taken that off, you can keep it off. Because this is underneath, it's got rubber and it's very good for putting in your stamping platform. So I'm going to pop it in the stamping platform for now. Let's just I'm going to you can see bits and pieces appearing in the corner, but don't worry about that for a minute. So what I've done with mine is I've put a background to it. So I'm using mustard seed distress ink. You can use whatever colours you like. But I'm just going with a basic wood. And I'm just going to use my ink blending brushes. So, and I've got Graham next to me in his bed. As I think I might have mentioned, he's home now. So those of you who haven't caught up yet, or haven't managed to catch any of the other videos, Graham is home now. And so he is next to me, and I expect you can hear him, but that's fine. So we're going to do a background of mustard seed, but as I say, you can use any colour you like. Just make sure, there's no particular rule for this, but just make sure that it covers the area of your stamp. Maybe a bit more, because you'll be trimming this down later. So we're going to pop that there. Right, put the lid on the ink pad so it doesn't dry up, and we'll wash that out later. Now, you might have to do this several times, but I'm just going to position my stamp, use the lid to pick it up. As you can see, it works beautifully. Now, where's the other magnet? I think we will use that other magnet. So it's got this one. This is the Creative Craft products from Craft Stash. That comes with 4 magnets, so we might as well use it. Now, I'll give you a trick. I'll give you a little tip with this. Because it's such a large one, don't dab it. First of all, give it a good, just swipe it like that. And then when we're done this, I'll show you what we're going to do with it. So what I did with mine, I swiped it like that, and then I patted it. Sorry you can hear Graham coughing in the background, but he came home from hospital with a chest infection. So he's a bit chesty, but he's got antibiotics and hopefully he'll be better in a day or two. So what you do, same as you do any other platform, any other stamp, only obviously this is a bit bigger. Hold it down for a few seconds to allow the ink to transfer. And hey, that's a pretty good one. So if you want it a bit darker, just re-ink it, as long as it doesn't move from the platform, and it won't, it's a pretty good stick. Just ink it up again, like that. And again, press it down. Make sure you're working on a flat surface, otherwise you might get a rather unpredictable result. So make sure you're working on a flat surface. Make sure your work surface is nice and flat. Use a good quality stamp positioner. And make sure you use the magnets. And then you should have a very pleasing result. And there we go. So I'm going to put that to one side and I'll wash that out later. So I'm going to leave that in there because I've got one, I wanted it to dry, so I've already stamped this one up for this project. So I'm going to leave that there and pop it to one side. This is the one we've done. I've just cut my card base down to the size of the stamp, so I've let the size of the stamp dictate the size of the card. And this is going to be a birthday card, and we're going to use this. This can be for any gender, anyone, male, female, whoever you think might be interested in this type of thing. We're going to make a vintage style chest of drawers. Now I've stamped up another one. And I've cut them into strips. I've cut it just a tiny bit bigger, smaller. I'd say about cut off about ½ an inch. And so that we've just got a bit of a gap. And what we're going to do on this one, we're going to use some bling for the drawer pulls. So I've just got some, not too blingy bling, it's not too bright. But this is just an assorted set. And on the back of each one, we have some foam tape. So I'm going to take off the backing tape. one piece at a time. And I'm going to start at the top.
Yeah.
I've cut 4 drawers, so if you're going to do 4,
Yeah.
you'll need them. You need to start fairly high up, but you can do less than that. You could actually cut a smaller panel and make a cupboard if you want to. Now, I've also, although I've done this I've just hand done this one. I've made a little happy birthday, which I've just handwritten with one of my alcohol pens.
Yes.
And what I'm going to do with that, I'm going to hang it over the drawer like that. So it looks like it's coming out of the drawer. I was going to do it at an angle, but then you might miss some of the lettering. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that off, take off the backing tape, and make sure we get it the right way round. That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? So we're going to, I've just folded it over. This is 1 inch, and it's a little bit smaller than the drawer, and I've just folded it in half. And I'm going to fold that, hang that over there, like that, and just pop some on the, make sure that it grabs on there. What we'll do, we'll put a bit of tape on here in a minute. What I've done on the back, on the underside, is just a little spot of double-sided tape. I'm going to take the backing off. That's just so that it doesn't flap and it'll sit still like that, so it sits flat. So on the back, whichever drawer you decide to put your sentiment on, you don't have to do it like this if you don't want to, of course.
No.
You can do it whichever way you like. I'm just going to put a bit of rudder tape across there.
Any way you want it.
That's right, any way you want it.
Yeah.
So this is just an idea, it's not a rule.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to put that one there. So we've got our happy birthday hanging over the drawer. I've got another drawer here, which I've also cut down to about, all the drawers are cut, I didn't even measure them, they're roughly 1 inch deep. So I'm going to put one more there. And this is a really quick and easy project. Once you've done all the stamping, putting it together is really, really simple and quick. And one there, and there you go, guys. There is your rustic chest of drawers birthday card, and that would be suitable for anyone. Whether they're male, female, anyone you like, and it stands up really nicely. And so that's it. That's our card for today. So I hope you've enjoyed that. And if you've got this stamp, it's available from Craft Stash. If you've got that stamp, I really urge you to have a go at that. You can cut out a tree stump. You could make it into a tree trunk to make some trees for your background. You can do anything you like. There's so much you can do with these stamps. They're really versatile. And because it's so textural, you could almost feel the texture, although it's completely flat, apart from the foam tape. So that's a really, really good stamp. I'm really glad I found that when I was shopping. I will add a link to Craft Stash website so that you can have a look for yourself. And I will see you in my next video. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to our new subscribers. Lovely to have you on board. Welcome back to our long-term subscribers. It's good to have you too. And I'll see you soon. And in the meantime, take care, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have fun. And as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.